welcome to my demonstration of how to implement an ER diagram into SQL Server Management Studio. So first what we're going to do is we're going to look at our ER diagram here. According to this ER diagram, I have a flurp entity and a crump entity, both of which will contain two attributes, flurp containing color and flurp number, crump containing date stamp and speed. Flurp number will be the primary key of flurp, and color will be a natural key of flurp. Crump will contain speed, which will be its primary key, and date stamp will be a natural key of crump. According to the ER diagram, a flurp can contain 0 to many crumps, and a crump can contain at least one flurp. Okay, then let's go over to the SQL Server Management Studio here. And what I have here is the primary key, flurp number in the flurp table, as well as color and crumps. Crumps being there because it is referencing the crump entity and containing 0 to many of them. And then over here in the crump table, I have speed as the primary key, as noted in the ER diagram, date stamp, and flurps. And flurps will be what the flurp number will refer to, the flurp number being a foreign key as well, which will be referring to flurps. And the allow nulls column here, the speed will not be able to be null because it is a primary key. It is a unique identifier, can be null. The date stamp can be null. Date stamp doesn't really need to be there. The flurp number cannot be null because according to the diagram, a crump can contain at least one flurp, at least one, so it cannot be null. And then in the flurp table, the flurp number of course can't be null because it is a primary key, and then the color can be null and crumps can be null because according to the table, crumps can be 0 or many. And then what I'm going to go ahead and show you is the foreign key constraint. But first off, let me show you the key, the foreign key I created. I created T crump, T flurp, and what that does is it shows, let me X that out of that for you. It shows that the flurp number refers to flurps in this table, and we're going to go back. And what you'll do is you'll go to Insert and Update Specifications, double click that, and you'll go to the proper table. In the meantime, on delete rule, you go to Cascade, because upon deleting a record in the T-flurp category there, table, you'll delete a record in there, and you'll also want it to delete in the crump table because they're directly related. However, the update rule, you'll leave at no action, because if you update something in one table, you might not necessarily want it in the other table, as there are different forms of data in each table. You'll go ahead and click Add. And then from there, you will enter your data. At this point, I was not given any data to enter into the table, but the ER diagram has been successfully implemented, and from there, you are good to go.